Hey, what's up, guys? It's Minsel, and welcome back to another spoiler review for Chainsaw Man. This is chapter 67, and its name is The Original Devil Hunter, which is very interesting. So, more or less, it means the first Devil Hunter ever. We'll kind of get back to that. But anyway, I wanted to talk about the cover because somebody mentioned it, and I just looked at it. And it says the approaching darkness looms, transformed from human to something alien. And some people are like, Master isn't Doll Devil. She's Doll Devil. It's just like her appearance changed since she transformed into a more monstrous form. I don't quite get if the darkness helped her with that, because it does mention what darkness helped her do in this chapter, I believe, more or less. And I don't think that, I don't know if the appearance is because of that. Who knows? Anyway, we kind of just see that Yoshida is actually a high schooler, and that they mention that Makima's goal is not to protect Denji because Yoshida's fourth grade or third grade or something like that. And like Kishibe says he's fourth grade or something like that. And that kind of makes me curious what exactly is a first rate, because I thought Kishibe was the number one person in the Devil Hunter business that knows Makima, like is under Makima. So who knows? I don't know if that he was joking there, but yeah, Yoshida kind of mentions, yeah, even first rates can't beat old age. So maybe he was a first rate. I don't know exactly, but yeah, it turns out Yoshida is a high schooler, which is kind of crazy considering how skilled he is. But then we go back to the fight with Denji and Master. Master is fucking OP. She also has regeneration now, and that's what was given to like that's what darkness gives her. She says, "My injuries have disappeared within moments in the darkness. My body, once a mere 6 months from death, has been reincarnated like this." So that's very interesting because that's another argument they had for why she's not the Doll Devil, and I think this could be more interesting to me personally if there's something else at play here rather than just age like a normal human or something like that. I think it'd be more interesting, like devils, do they age, or does she have like something where it's like, I don't know. I think she's still a devil, just something with age maybe, or maybe she was messing around like she was joking around with her comment from earlier, although Denji didn't say anything. Denji tells her to shut up, basically. And then we finally get to see what Kwang Zi is about. So, Kwang Zi, turns out, is a hybrid. And she has her trigger. I'm just going to say this. Her trigger is a giant fucking arrow stuck in her brain or something. Because Stitches, the fiend who ran away earlier, is back for some. I don't know where she hid, but like she's back, and she was holding Makima Kwang Ji's head, and she goes into the eye patch and the eye, in the eye, and pulls out an arrow, and then drops the Kwang Ji head, which initiates the trigger sequence, so she becomes the hybrid version of her, and we find ourselves a new hybrid, which is the crossbow hybrid. Not quite sure what it exactly is, but it's definitely something to do with arrows and something like that. Because there's a lot of bows, and her head is literally a bow and arrows. It might be a crossbow. Who knows? Something to do with that. But anyway, Kwang Ji wants to help Denji kill Puppet Devil because she actually cares for her fiends, and she kind of hates Puppet Devil for killing her two fiends. So she's gonna work with him. And so Kwang Ji is insanely fast, and she goes to attack Master, and Master is broken as fuck, so she just regenerates instantly. But what it says is, I don't know if this is how a regeneration works, but it says it merely prickles. I can distribute the pain among the puppets. Now, how to hunt the hunter that cannot be seen? Can chainsaw kill? Can the chainsaw? Can Denji kill these puppets? And so you get to actually see the pain of puppets, and you kind of turn back to human, and they can't control themselves, and they're running at Denji with like destroyed bodies. It's actually kind of frightening. And so that's kind of basically the chapter. It's a very scary situation because I don't it says the pain is distributed, so that makes me wonder how exactly. I'm guessing we're gonna have to just lure her out of the darkness. That's the best thing I can think of, or maybe like create enough light with the chainsaw that you know maybe she just won't have any darkness to regenerate in. But I don't know. I didn't exactly know anything about this, but I wanted to also mention that Master says, "Your arrival was unexpected. I'm honored to meet the human once called the original Devil Hunter." So what that kind of gives me the idea, and she's saying this to Quan Ji, is that Quan Ji, with her being a bow and arrow or crossbow kind of devil hybrid, whatever, she must be really old. And I think hybrids are immortal. And I think from this is just a guess, but I think Rize is still technically alive. She's not alive, but she's in a state where if you triggered her bomb thing, she'd just come back to life. So I think that might come into play later. But I just think hybrids are immortal. But I don't know. I might be wrong because everybody's asking for the chainsaw heart, and there must be a way to get through that. But you know, I think it maybe Reze's still alive. Who knows exactly? That's one of my ideas. So we could see some interesting things. Quan Chi being alive so long could explain somewhat why she's so fast, but like that's more like manga anime logic. Why she's so broken fast. She's literally the first scene she was introduced in action was so bullshit because like if this is just a human doing this, she can't move that fast. That's physically not possible. Some people pointed out the idea of maybe I said like the arrows fly fast, but like I didn't think any of the powers from a hybrid would correlate to a human. I thought they just kind of have outside powers. Hybrids are very weird. I kind of want to do a video on that and how they potentially work, and possible future hybrids. I also want to mention, since this is another tool, I think hybrids can only be tools like made by man. Something made by man can be a hybrid, but that's about it. Yeah, that's more or less my ideas. So thank you guys for watching. I'll see you guys next time. 2 weeks.